Okay, can you give me an haircut? No, I'll not ask them that. So what happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Okay, I'll be going.
Catch you later. Maybe.
At least he didn't say smell you later like frickin' Gary. Gary? Yeah, Gary. From Pokemon. Alright, there's a place we can go in here.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
I came back as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
I may have left, but this is still where I grew up. I cannot leave it in chaos.
Chaos doesn't even cover it. It's a nightmare down here. People died that night, and all because my father went crazy to keep someone from opening the vault. And worst of all, then we found out the vault had been opened before, and they'd lied about it all our lives.
How did you find out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
Okay, sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Okay, think I have the solution for the vault's problems. Troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
Need to understand the dangers outside, why you should stay here. I'll stop your father and his guards, just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, alright?
Not promising anything, you'll be stopped one way or another.
But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just, please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
Alright. I'll try not to kill him. Atrium. Where to then? Stop the Overseer. I'm guessing that is the way to go. Yeah. So we're gonna be going this way. Hello, Butch.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
Well, I wish you wouldn't, to be honest. So we go here and then we turn to the right. Wait, maybe that's the reactor. Yeah, that's absolutely the reactor. So that's not the way we want to go, because I don't want to destroy the vault. Just want to make him listen to me. This is just a freaking maze all around. Don't know how people can find their way around here. But well. Atrium upper level. Right. And from here... Oh, it's actually in this area. Okay, cool.
Come on, pay more attention to what you're doing.
I just stepped on something and you're... Okay, cool, whatever. So, admin. Up this way. Why is my game so laggy right now? It shouldn't be. Oh, he's moving around, the bastard. Right, admin. Think I might have to...
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
As I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, I need to restart my game. Don't know why it says in the bottom right corner that I'm recording at 25 frames. Don't know why. I was recording at 30 throughout like 4 hours before this, but okay, cool. Chill cell password. Don't need the other stuff. Oh, and it's back to being good again.
You
Hello.
don't belong here anymore.
Oh, thank you for telling me this. Oh,
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
with your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
Don't try to justify your murders and your murders and lies. They were never threats.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead. Jonas was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts, too few to continue.
You're not protecting your people, you're destroying them. Can't you see that? The vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
Why are they rebelling? I believe I have the solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
I still owe you for Jonas, now shut up and die. No. On second thought, I'm not sure.
Of course you aren't.
So why are they rebelling?
I just don't know. Don't they realize how dangerous it is out there? But instead they would throw away the safety of the vault's isolation just to follow in your footsteps. I can't allow them to do that to themselves or to the rest of us.
Okay, yeah, solution. The rebels are right, you need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
I've been outside, you simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, it's about never giving up hope, even now. You know, mission of Valhalla was keeping his residents alive. Not genetics.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Alright. Cool. So I just had to kill one guard that was like, oh, you need to die. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And he did die.